Come to Mark. All right, let me sit.
Beautiful. She's gonna be looking at you. So Kim, remember you're just looking at Aaliyah whenever you're talking.
Okay.
That's kind of weird, but just use her as a focal point. Don't look directly at the camera.
And is this good enough, Danny?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I need to be square to her or square to the camera? Is there anything about that
You
that's
can
helpful?
slightly be square to Leah. That's totally fine.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, that looks better. You turn it that way.
Mhm.
Scoot, just a baby to your right. Just look right there.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Looks good. All right, we are ready, Kim.
I'm gonna do
Okay.
one more clap.
No,
No?
you didn't stop recording, did you?
I'm good.
Okay, we're good then.
All right, Kim. So if you can just give us your first and last name right quick and spell it out for us.
Okay, it's Kim Schneider, Schneider.
Okay, Kim, and just kind of just walk us through your experience from what you what kind of pain you were feeling and how, was it excruciating? Just kind of walk us through that moment in your life right there.
Okay. I've been having migraine headaches for 30-something years now. They did kind of change up at some point and turn into kind of more regular headaches, but still very severe, and lots of headaches in the last few years. I've also experienced some vertigo this past year, which I really haven't had many problems with. So that's been pretty terrible also. I definitely have to stay home from work and rest sometimes. Sometimes those headaches do last for 3 or 4 days at a time. I also have brain fog and kind of where I just have trouble concentrating or focusing on something that can, or I'm just easily distracted because of the brain fog. I can't seem to stay hooked on one subject at a time. It's really frustrating because, it's not anything that I can control. Other symptoms are, I do have some low back pain and have for many years. My hips have been unlevel and uneven for 20-something years that I've been told would work out if I kept doing chiropractic care, but those things did not resolve. I would never hold. It would always just be something that had to be readjusted. I have had pain running down my legs on and off over the years, and just generally not felt very comfortable in my frame lately.
How did you come across Blair Chiropractic Clinic?
Dr. Blair and I have a friend in common, and this friend told me about him and said, I know you've been interested in upper cervical care, and I think this is the time for you to go and the person you need to go see.
And what has your experience been like? What was that kind of first meeting like, that initial consultation, and then what was the process like from whenever you first entered these doors to where you're at now?
It's been extremely easy. Upper cervical chiropractic care is certainly the most gentle chiropractic care I've experienced. A toddler could do this if they had the knowledge and experience. It doesn't take much effort at all, and it's virtually, I don't know how to finish that sentence. I'm sorry. Let me start over.
That was great though, that being gentle.
Yeah, I think people need to hear that.
I do too.
Yeah.
Mind the shot? Mind the shot?
Yeah.
I am?
A little bit further back, Sam.
Okay.
Right there.
Wonderful. Yeah, that looks fantastic. Okay, ready.
So I started with Dr. Elder just 5 weeks ago, and in 5 weeks, after just one, and the one and only adjustment I've had has held, And it was a very easy adjustment. It was very light, almost undetectable. I probably could have slept through it. It's very, very gentle. And then I have stayed in place, which has been a surprise to me and a delight, of course. And since that time, except for one virus, where I did have some severe headache, I've only had mild headaches. My vertigo has basically gone away. My brain fog is starting to lift. My hips have leveled up. My left leg has straightened out. And I just have a whole lot more ambition and hope.
What would you say about Dr. Elder, his professionalism and expertise,
Care.
his care?
See, let me think about that a little bit.
He's a terrible guy. Mean.
Rough, hard to be around.
Such a meanie.
Yeah, torturous tables in his office, equipment's bad. Let me think
Those
about
are
that.
last names.
How can I phrase that? Dr. Elder, I should probably have a little space before I start talking, huh? When I need to look at you first and then start talking. I'm
Great.
sorry.
They're really great.
Okay. Dr. Elder's technique is extremely effective. He explains every piece of the process and every step with great detail so that you know exactly where you're going and what to expect. The adjustment itself is very gentle. The checks are easy and quick. And basically, he just treats me like family, which I appreciate so, so much. To know that your doctor cares about you and is all in for getting you where you need to go.
Nailed it.
What's that?
Samuel?
Recommendations, would you recommend and why would you as well?
Recommendations.
Yeah.
Okay. About that. Sure, I gotta move around a little bit. My friend told me, hey, since you're doing this for a chiropractor, you need to have good posture, Kim. Like, you can't sell this unless you're standing up straight. So I'm probably being a little artificial.
You're looking good to me.
Okay. Let's see.
Besides, I'm not shooting you straight on, so if you're a little off, it's not gonna show.
Right, not as detectable, right? All right, recommendations. I don't want to hard sell it too much.
Right.
My temptation is to hard sell. Like, if you have any problem, you need to get in here right away.
Anything at
Any
all.
problem at all. Like, this is it.
If you don't like your husband, come to coaching.
Right, yeah. If you tripped on the sidewalk this morning on your daily walk, you need to get in here. You got a problem. Let's see.
Oh, I'm sorry, my phone is busted.
That might be mine.
Oh, it's yours, okay. Let me.
Is that going to be, should I turn it all the way off?
You're totally fine.
Okay. Run through some recommendations. I don't know how to make this small. This is where I was doing some recordings at home and they ended up being kind of lengthy.
I recommend Blair because they, as soon as they made me feel, I was a little nervous or, coming in, but they made me feel just like family. They treated me like family, and I'd highly recommend anybody who's
That's good.
in pain in their back, upper back, whatever it may be. I highly recommend them. To
That's
come in.
good.
You'll feel much better. I promise. Something like that, to where it's just more conversational.
Yes.
All in your words, though.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the, that reminded me actually of a couple of things I was thinking about earlier.
Scoot just a little bit to the right.
A little bit more this way. You good? Okay. Okay. I'll probably just have to do this a few times.
That's okay.
So if you are someone who has considered chiropractic care in the past, but you've avoided it because you've heard of the regular adjustments and the nonstop adjustments, I highly recommend upper cervical care because the treatment plan is one that has an end, and that end is to keep you where you hold. And the time in between your adjustments is going to decrease as your treatment program progresses. So this is really the key to the rest of the body lining up and becoming square and getting yourself into order. I think upper cervical chiropractic care is one of the cornerstones of health in general, along with, good water, good food, good sleep and rest, and some movement. I think this is the other big piece of the puzzle. So if you have any headaches, vertigo, shoulder, neck pain, if you just don't know where neutral position is in terms of your posture and kind of how you go about your day, you just can't find a comfortable spot, I would highly recommend Dr. Elder as soon as you can get in here.
Thumbs up on that one. That was great.
That was,
Thank you.
That was really good.
I love you guys cheering me on. This is really helpful. Do you want to
we
do?
should take her like on the road and do like
Yeah.
all of our
Oh,
testimonials.
If you want some really good food, I know a good place.
I do. Yeah.
That was great.
Anything else?
I didn't talk about back or lower back or foot problems or anything. Should I
I think
go back
think
with
something
another?
because-
Well, you're gonna cut it down to what,
30?
12 seconds?
Well,
Yeah.
roughly.
Per part?
Mhm.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give or
Probably
take.
about 12 seconds. Mm-hmm.
My favorite part was how you said, he treats me like family.
Mhm.
That came across so genuine,
It
like
did.
that's how you really feel.
Yeah,
It
that's
did.
it.
I mean, and everything, to me too, when she said the gentleness,
Yeah.
that stuck in my head, because a lot of people are scared of chiropractors because
Yeah,
of
and I
the-
think the low back, it's okay, because most people know if your back hurts, you will see a chiropractor.
Exactly,
Mhm, mhm.
right.
True.
I agree.
So I don't think we need to put
I
that in
don't
there.
either.
Yeah. And the bread and butter and the key is
Mhm.
the upper
Yeah,
middle,
yeah,
so
yeah.
that's something
And
important.
headaches can relate to, the majority of
And you mentioned
people.
your hips and the
Yeah,
fact that
yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't feel lined up and all that, so it was fantastic.
I think it was amazing.
All right.
I've got lots more.
That's the problem.